Well, this is one of those weeks that you must just dream about, because if your backlog wasn't already bulging with all those AAA games that are currently being released this year, Xbox has gone and dropped what could be one of the biggest quick completion sales that I've ever seen. Previously I've seen 50 plus games. This week there is over 70 games on sale that have quick completions that are in the 1 to 2 hour bracket. So you know what that means when we have such a big amount of games to get through, that this video is going to have to be split up into 2 parts. This video will be covering just those games that are currently on sale and all those cheap games, and we'll run down all the games that can be completed in the 1 to 2 hours in our next video, hopefully out tomorrow. So let's waste no more time, let's jump in and see what games are on sale this week. So we're going to start off in the Microsoft Store and see what we've got on offer this week, and this is the biggest sale, the one you want to be checking out, and that's the ID at Xbox Family Sale. This is where you're going to find a whole host of games that can be completed in a quick amount of time. These are those quick indie games that are going to be the ones that you want to be checking out this week. They're all super cheap and are going to have those quick completion times. So let's jump in and see what we've got. And straight off the bat we have Stray, which was only released in August, has already picked up a 4.5 rating and will take you about 8 to 10 hours to complete. This game sees you take on the life of a stray cat who must untangle an ancient mystery to escape a long forgotten cyber city. We've also got there Goat Simulator 3. If you're looking for a bit of fun, something a bit different, then definitely check out these games. They're wild, they're wacky, you're basically a goat with a really long tongue. You'll get up to all sorts of mischief in this game. This one's 35% off at $17.70. The completion's a little longer, about 15 to 20 hours this game, but it is pure madness and you'll probably enjoy every minute. It's rated 4.25 for good reasons. This is a thoroughly enjoyable game. So we carry on looking down, let's see if we've got anything else. There we got A Boy and His Blob. Now I remember when this game was released on the NES many moons ago. It's a great game, definitely worth checking out if you never played it back on the NES. This is a more modern remastered version, kind of reworking of that original classic NES game. This one will take about 12 to 15 hours, is rated 3.5, but is super cheap there at only £5.19. A really good bargain for that one. A couple of these games here you'll see in our next video, a folder part there, a Memoir Blue, they're definitely appearing in our other video, along with there an Agent A Puzzle in Disguise, that one will be in our next one, and even that one, an Airport for Aliens currently run by dogs. They've all got really quick achievements, so we'll be seeing them in our next video. We got plenty here on offer, definitely check out a whole load of these. They're all going to be super quick and have some really quick achievements in these ones. So we got there Bug Snacks, that was actually a timed exclusive on PlayStation, now out on Xbox. It's currently 50% off at $10.49. Is about 15 to 20 hour completion and is rated 3.75. But yeah, we've got loads of games here, plenty there on cats. I don't know, I still don't get the fascination with cat games. Can't stand cats personally, but everyone seems to love them in game form. So we got Creeks there, we've mentioned that one quite a few times. That one's really well rated, about 4 stars, really cheap at $4.49. So a highly rated game, really cheap, and will take about 5 to 6 hours to get the completion on that one. So quick completion as well, definitely one to check out. So as we go, we got Deployment, that'll be in our next video. Got the Dragon's Lair trilogy, we've mentioned that one before. That's not a bad one we pick up if you want a quick completion. I also think that's in our next video. Feathers, I'm sure that one's in the next one as well. So good host of good quality games. Gabrielle's World there, that one's a massive gamer score on that one, also a quick completion. Genesis Noir, if you're looking for a Game Pass game, that one's got quite a quick completion. So we'll carry on down. The Haunted Halloween, that's going to be in the next video. Plenty of these games have got super quick completions, and you'll be seeing a lot of this in our next one. The Kooky there, that's also in the next video. So yeah, really good here. Machinarium, I think that's how it says. $269 there, massive 85% off. That's another quick completion, 2 to 3 hours. And even better, you can pick up Machinarium there and Creeks, both games for $5.99, making it slightly cheaper than picking them up together, which is a saving of 80%. And you can get both games in that one bundle. So that's a really good saving there on that one. So as we carry on down, these are all going to be great games for those quick completions. Nescape, I know that one's appeared on previous videos, so that's a quick completion. Super Lucky's Tale, always worth a try there on Game Pass. As we follow on down, there's just loads of games on offer this week. We got some Zen Pinball ones there for the DreamWorks and My Little Pony. Still plenty of here. You've got so much choice in this. You're gonna be spoiled for choice this week. So yeah, that's pretty much it now. Worth mentioning. There's a nice cheap one. We'll be covering that one a bit later on in this video. But yes, tons and tons of games here, all worth checking out. I think this is coming towards the end now, because at the bottom of this there's just going to be a load of videos that are on offer. But yeah, there we go. That's everything that's worth checking out in this sale. So let's head on and see what else is on sale this week. So the next sale is the Adrenaline Seeker sale. So a couple here to point out. You got Immortals Phoenix Rising there, a Gears bundle. It's like Devil May Cry as well. All really cheap at the minute. Great time to be picking up these games, all with 60 to 85% off there, really cheap. So what else we got? Nothing really there worth mentioning. BioShock Remastered. We've covered these a few times. Great games, remastered of those classic games. If you haven't played them, definitely consider picking them up. Again, really cheap now. Why BioShock 2 is cheaper, I have no idea, but that's a steal at $3.99. BioShock will take you about 15 to 20 hours, whilst BioShock 2 is 20 to 30 hours. Infinite is going to take you considerably longer, and is slightly different to the other two games, but wraps up the entire trilogy perfectly. So if you haven't played them, this is definitely the time now to pick them up, whilst they're all 60% or over. Another one there, Deliver Us Mars. Now, the original game was Deliver Us the Moon, I believe, and this is the sequel, so this is currently 40% off at $14.99. That one's going to take you 10 to 12 hours for the completion, so not too bad on that one. Nice and short, really good game as well, so definitely consider checking that one out if you're looking for something a bit different. You've also got Deus Ex there, Mankind Divided. Now, this was really critically acclaimed when it came out. It's been out for, oh, God knows how long now. Been out for so long, the game was actually down to £3.74, so a real bargain there, 85% off, but even $24.99 is a cheap price for this game. Will take you a lot longer, 40 to 50 hours for the completion on that one. We got more stuff for Devil May Cry there. Plenty of games there. Oh, DuckTales there, the original 360 remastered version there. If you're looking to just pick up that one game, £2.49, what a steal. Again, I remember when the original one came out, but if you want to pick up this one, I am pleased to say I can now actually complete this game without dying in one run. And this game will take you around 6 to 8 hours to get all the completion. So if you're looking for that retro throwback or a 360 game, that's definitely one to consider. We got all the Far Cry's again on offer this week. Lots of Far Cry there. All really good prices there. I can't believe Far Cry 6 is already only $18.99. That is such a bargain for that game. And we got Gears here as well for those people who haven't got Game Pass. Plenty of Gears games there. Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice. If you haven't played that one before the sequel comes out, hopefully next year. Game is on Game Pass, so if you've got Game Pass, consider picking that one up from there. And we got more Lost Planets. God, I remember when they came out in 360 as well. I haven't seen that franchise for quite a while. Got Mega Man's there. Plenty of games here to be picking from. And oh, Akami. Again, I think that was a Nintendo game to start with, and it's come now to Xbox in the HD version. $7.99 seems a real steal for this game. Beautiful art style. This really has a breathtaking art style. If you haven't seen this, check out the footage that is playing now. Really good game. I believe when it was on the Wii, it had motion controls, and that's why before it came to the console versions. But definitely worth checking out. This one's going to take you 40 to 50 hours for the completion, so it is going to be a long game. but just look at that art style, absolutely stunning. Just worth mentioning there, Phoenix Wright's Ace Attorney trilogy, that just came into Game Pass, and I'm already started playing that one. It's a really good addition to Game Pass. Really enjoying my time with that one and looking to get the completion, though that one is going to take you about the 30 to 35 hour mark, so I've got plenty of game to go yet on that one. Where we got Rainbow Six continuing on, Rare Replay, great collection of games there, again available on Game Pass. South Park, we mentioned that one quite a few times. You've got the Disney collection there, so you want to pick up DuckTales plus a load more NES classics there. Worth checking that one out on offer this week. And I got Tomb Raider, all 3 Tomb Raider games for $17.99, brilliant bargain that. But each game is going to take you 40 to 50 hours, so you're going to have to put in some serious time if you pick up that collection this week. And we finish off with just a few Watch Dogs Legions and a couple of add-on packs there at the end. And our final sale is the wishlist sale. Really nothing to write home about in this one, but you've got Jedi Survivor there, $58.49. That one's a 40 to 50 hour completion. You've got Cuphead, you've got Dead Space. That's a really good remake, that one. If you haven't picked that up or even checked it out, definitely consider it. It's probably one of the best remakes we've had this year, probably other than Resident Evil 4. So definitely consider picking up this one. 40% off at $41.99 there, or you can get the Deluxe Edition for $47.99. But definitely worth picking up. You got Gotham Knights there still on sale. I can't believe they're still trying to sell that at 20 quid. The bog standard one is actually now in Game Pass, so I would probably skip the deluxe one. I can't see much deluxe about that game, but just get the standard one in Game Pass. Saints Row, what did they do to that franchise? They were really great games. They really ruined it with this current one. But if you want to pick up that one and check it out, $17.99. It's going to take you 50 to 60 hours. And then we're just finishing off with a load of sim packs there. You got the Jedi Survivor base game there, $45.49, 35% off. And that's pretty much all there is to write about. So before we wrap up this video, let's just cover all those games that are under that £1.50 mark, and we actually have a couple to mention. Now these ones will not appear in the next video. All these have a completion time of 2 to 3 hours, so they're still really quick completions and for really cheap prices. So to be honest, these are the main games that you want to pick up, because who doesn't like cheap and quick completions all in one beautiful package? And the first one we have is Dead Dungeon. This is the Windows 10 version. Now this one, like I said, takes that 2 to 3 hours for the 1000G. It's a platformer, not just any platformer, it's a hardcore 2D platformer in the best tradition of the classic game. With excellent chiptune soundtrack, this game will check your nerves, and I'm sure having you rage quitting in no time whatsoever. We've also got solos. This was been mentioned a few times in previous videos. This one's currently 90% off. A huge discount is 83p, absolute bargain for this shoot 'em up. Again, that 2 to 3 hour completion, rated 2.5 stars, and the only description for this game is create your own bullet hell. Take that as you will, but this is definitely going to be one hectic shooter. A game which name I struggle to pronounce every time it appears in one of these videos is Gaijin Shaji 1 Kiss or Kill. This one's 89p, 75% off. It's another shoot 'em up where you not only shoot to kill, but you have the choice to eliminate your enemies or kiss them. Sounds like an interesting concept. This one again has that 2 to 3 hour completion for the 1000G and is rated 3.25, so somebody out there must like this one. Not one I've seen around very often. The Video Kid, this could be slightly new to the list, 75% off at 99p, a nice cheap price for this platformer. It's a homage to the 1980s classic video games, harking back to the simpler times of pure gameplay. Basically it looks like a Paperboy clone, this one, where you throw videos through mailboxes or windows. Gem Smasher, 90% off, another big discount on this one, £1.03. Rated 2.5 stars, and this is an action fun puzzle game with 8 worlds and over 100 levels. But don't worry, that's still only going to take you 2 to 3 hours to get the full completion for that 1000G, making this a great game to finish off these cheap games. So there you have it. all the games that can be completed in under £1.50. There are some more that will be appearing in our next video that are also £1.50, but as these are the only ones that will not be appearing in the list, it's worth shouting these ones out because again, these are really cheap bargains to pick up. Well, that's everything we're going to be mentioning in this video. Like I said, we've got the next video coming out which will cover every game that can be completed in 1 to 2 hours, so make sure you hit that bell notification so you know when that video is released. And with all sale videos, it's also important to know exactly when this sale will be over, with this sale running out on the 16th of October, so make sure you pick up these bargains now and don't hang around. Well, hopefully you found this video helpful. There's a lot of good games on sale. This is one of those sales where you're all going to be able to find something that will be just there to bump out your backlog even more. So until we hit you up in the next video, thanks all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.